noob hammers. Hello everyone, good morning, good evening, whatever you may be. My name is Endub, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. The story about Lake on Spaceways simply does not end just yet. At least not with the acquisition of the company by Core Dynamics. An expose from an anonymous source within the Eponius Federale Corporation has potentially blown the lid off what is actually going on. The claim seems to be that the takeover of Lake on Spaceways was orchestrated purely from the top, that the CEO, Jupiter Rochester of Core Dynamics, has purchased Lakon and other companies for some as yet unknown purpose. Speculation abounds that it may simply be a diversification of his family's holdings. About the questions of why he directly manages acquisitions through installations of his own hand-picked operational personnel rather than allowing for the existing staff and board members to remain with marching orders is anyone's guess. This practice has apparently drawn the ire of other upper echelon leadership in Core Dynamics. But that is neither here nor now. I do not believe there is going to be a civil war within one of the biggest arms providers in the galaxy. And speaking of the galaxy at large, the transitional government of the newly founded Malinist colonies have issued a plea for foodstuffs to be delivered to Stillman Hub. Thank you for the text right in the middle of my recording. In the HIP 22550 system, if you wish to participate, collect animal meat, fish, fruit and vegetables, and grain to be delivered to that system. Basically all your food staples. After what seems like months of hardships, it would be horrible to allow the Malinists to starve after finally getting their feet back under themselves. And yes, there is a combat community goal as well. Hunt down any and all pirates in this beautiful star system and deliver all the bounties to Stillman Hub, obviously. With no proper system defense force in HIP 22550, the Malinists clearly risk getting overrun by pirates. All valid bounties for the community goal are those issued by the Free Malinists of Karane faction. Now, what is interesting is that both community goals, at successful completion, the top 75% contributors will receive a fully engineered, focused, and lightweight point defense system. I say this is interesting because as focused, as I will get into that in a moment, is not one of the ways that point defense can be tweaked normally. You can increase the ammo capacity, make it lighter, reinforce it, or add shields. But if we're following other weapon modifications, when focused, the range and armor-piercing ability is increased, the rate of fire is decreased, and the thermal load is increased. And see, that is something new. Something that has not been done before. To quote a particular TV show, never been done before. And clearly, the Malinists have some clever minds amid their population, and so that is why I have stuffed the Shadow of Intent to the gills with grain right now, is what I'm loading. Because to say I'm intrigued is an understatement. I am very curious to see how this module may work in combat, and it may require some extensive testing. And, well, today is kind of a shorter episode. I'm not doing anything incredibly crazy or dangerous. So, I think I am going to drop the episode here. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and click that little bell for notifications. And we don't necessarily have the numbers of how many tons of goods you need currently in order to get into the top 75%. At least not just yet. Based off early numbers, I don't necessarily think that it's going to be a done by like Monday or something community goal, but who knows? The weekend may very well be that boring for the wider galaxy, and so it may finish up really quickly. Anyway, that is all, and hopefully I will see you all in the next video.